Hi there. Well, it's been a while. I'm sorry it's taken me so long between videos, but you do what you can. But I'm thinking today about please don't hang up. Another SpongeBob episode. I'm sorry, but they inspire me. Okay. But this one was one about poor old Sandy Squirrel. Okay, and she's in her tree dome, and she's an inventor, and she's inventing this nut cracking machine because her chimpanzee bosses. I'm sorry, I got a point. Her chimpanzee bosses required her to invent things. Okay, so as I said, she invented a nut cracking machine because that was exactly what a squirrel might need. Okay, but they came and everything went all to pieces except for that machine. But it actually malfunctioned and did a banana peeling demonstration instead. The thing is, that was perfect. That's what they needed. They needed that banana peeling machine, and they were so happy they funded her for a very long time. Okay, the point of this is two things. Number one, sometimes you think you're making one thing, you're helping the person in one way, you're trying to make a point in this or that way, and it turns out that maybe the whole time you were being heard or things were being done in a way that didn't even make sense to you or you didn't even know about. So sometimes you go to point A, but really point B was what was needed, and you were doing it the whole time and didn't even know. It kind of reminds me in that Bible verse about sometimes we entertain angels unaware. You may think, for example, that you're entertaining just some poor homeless person or your neighbor or helping somebody, as somebody recently helped me to trim a tree so you don't get killed. And you think you're helping them in one way, but you might be helping them in ways you don't even know about. You might be restoring their faith and humanity for all you know. So, in other words, sometimes you try to invent things, and that's good. It does exactly what you wanted. But maybe these things you do to help people are going much farther than you ever realized and making a difference in a way that you didn't even know about. Okay? And then the second part is she didn't understand fully what they needed. She was going by what she felt was the best invention, right? So sometimes if you're going to speak to a person or to help a person or whatever, you need to listen and see what it is that they truly need. You have to speak to a person, though, in a language that they can understand. Sometimes people aren't being heard because they're not speaking in a way that a person can actually hear them. You can't be screaming and hollering at somebody, for example, and actually expect to be heard. Sometimes you have to, like, think. If somebody had to say this to me, how would it be said in a way that I could hear? You know what I'm saying? So you have to sometimes think about the person. I want to give them this particular gift, for example. Maybe that's what I feel like they should have, but maybe what they need or what they desire is something different. So you have to kind of listen to what they're saying or doing to make sure that you are giving gifts, whether it be an actual gift or a gift of the Spirit or whatever, to a person so that you want to be heard and appreciated, right? So you've got to kind of make sure that communication channel is clear there, and maybe they can't do the work that would be nice so that you can understand them. Sometimes you have to make an extra effort to kind of put yourself, like I said, maybe in somebody else's shoes. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Hopefully you get my drift on that deal. But anyway, I appreciate you listening. Please know that your support, your moral support, and everything, it means the world to me.